In other news, the congressional investigation into the assault on the Capitol is revealing more evidence handed over by former White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows. He is now refusing to cooperate with the committee, and members voted last night to pursue charges of contempt of Congress. We know that at the height of the January 6th attack, Fox News host and Donald Trump Jr. pleaded with Meadows to get then-President Trump to stop the riot. Nikole Killion is on Capitol Hill with response from the former Chief of Staff. Nikole, good morning.
Hey, good morning to you, Nate. Mark Meadows calls the contempt vote disappointing, but not surprising. He said he tried to cooperate and claims this is all about going after former President Trump.
When you look at the criminal component of this, the intent, there's never been an intent on my part.
Former Chief of Staff Mark Meadows appeared on a familiar platform to defend his and former President Trump's actions on January 6th.
I think at the end of the day, they're going to find that not only did the president act, but he acted quickly.
But during his appearance last night on Fox News with host Sean Hannity, there was little mention of new revelations from the 9,000 pages of documents he turned over, including text messages between himself and a number of cable TV hosts during the attack. In one text exchange, Hannity urged Meadows to tell Mr. Trump to, quote, make a statement and ask people to leave the Capitol. Host Laura Ingraham also pleaded with Meadows. Mark, the president needs to tell people in the Capitol to go home. She added, he is destroying his legacy. And even the president's son, Don Jr., wrote to Meadows in a text message. He's got to condemn this ASAP. The Capitol Police tweet is not enough. Meadows responded, I am pushing it hard.
These text messages leave no doubt. The White House knew exactly what was happening here at the Capitol. Members of Congress, the press, and others wrote to Mark Meadows as the attack was underway.
The committee also points to an email between Meadows and an unnamed individual on January 5th that said the National Guard would be present to, quote, protect pro-Trump people.
What did you make of that text?
Was there an effort to simply protect the supporters of the president, even those who were attacking the Capitol?
After refusing to answer questions,
those in favor say aye.
Aye.
For the first time, the House Select Committee investigating January 6th rebuked one of its own, recommending contempt charges for Meadows, a former congressman himself.
Whatever legacy he thought he left in the House, this is his legacy now. His former colleagues singing him out for criminal prosecution.
The committee and Meadows have been battling for months. He is now the third person the committee has referred for contempt. The full House is expected to vote later today, and if it passes, it would be referred to the Justice Department, which will ultimately decide whether to press criminal charges. Gayle?
Yeah, those text messages very revealing. Thank you very much, Nikole.